everybody, new day, and it's new weather here in Michigan. It's 52 out, so definitely not warm, but making progress on the go-kart. And I'll show you what I got done now. A couple of little changes with the front end geometry, if you want to call it that. So I'll show you what I got going down. I got all this stuff off for right now, but what was happening was the Zerk fittings, which are right there, okay, they were precariously close to anything that I would do on the front, so I'm going to space it off with this 1/4-inch plate. Now, I did have to cut this again, so I made another one, which is there, which is taller, and I'm still going to have to space it off in the front, so I'm going to put another piece of this on top. I'll cut it to fit, and right now what I'm going to do is we're just going to weld this on. So we're going to weld it right here, just around here. It doesn't have to be anything super insane, but this is actually just a spacer. Anyway, let me clean this thing up and weld it on. Hopefully this old super dry thing doesn't catch on fire. I'll try to pull it forward. Got a fire extinguisher around here somewhere. Got a bucket of water, so we're good to go. No problem. Pretty sure I'm about to make a mistake by using this thing on 1/4-inch, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. If all else fails, I'll grab the TIG over there. But for right now, I'm going to see if this thing will even work, just because it's faster and whatever. So give it a shot. You can watch me fail. And I can't see anything. How dusty it is in there. I can't see anything. Be right back. Oh man, that's awful. Let me do this side and see if I can get a better weld on it before I embarrass myself to you guys. Yeah, this will be a little rough because I can't see anything. I'll move you guys over here. Yeah, not the best, but whatever, it'll hold. I can't see in here. There's not very much light. See that one? I wasn't moving fast enough. I had my puddle all wrong. It's crap. I'll go over it again, but I'm going to zip down the front here, and I think that one might turn out better. Who knows? Probably not. Oh man, that's terrible. I can't see anything. Weird. The thing is, that the light comes down and reflects right off of the top of my helmet, right in my shade. So all I can see is just blinding light from the overhead lights. But it's a go-kart, it'll be fine. I mean, it tied in a little bit better. Ugh. Whatever. I've lost my brush again. There it is. Yeah, not the best welding in the world, but you know what? I don't weld that often, so I'm not really in practice. But I do need to kind of work on making it more presentable if I'm going to be putting it on the YouTubes. Horrible. Good enough though. It'll stick, that's for sure. I don't really have to do much back here because the front and side's so strong, it's going to be fine. But I do need to put on those little washers. I need to put those in there and weld it on. So I'll just tack those things. This isn't going to see a ton of load, so it'll be fine. I do need to work on my welding a lot though. Whatever. Alright, so we're just going to zing a couple of tacks around these washer things, and then maybe a tack here, there, and there. Nothing too fancy. Just going to get it done. There you go. Terrible. But it's on, ain't going anywhere, and that's all that matters. Alright, before any of you ask, no, I just don't have the time to weld your concourse restoration project together. Sorry about that. Just too busy. But yeah, should work, should hold, and otherwise it's good. Now the top plates. There's a Lunar Outlaw Garage premiere, but we can't really pay attention to that right now because we have to weld this bracket up. So, he's at White Castle. Go check him out. See if you like his channel. Sub if you like it. And I'll throw you in here and let's weld this up. The old welding table's making a comeback. One last stand as I cannibalize it from my other projects. Whew, man, this dirty old metal is really giving me a lot of trouble. That's funny. Check it out. I got a pretty decent run, but I'm off. Look at that. I just hit you with my weld nose. Yeah, I got a pretty decent run, but I'm like right on the bottom. There's not a lot of light here. I should probably get some real light. Alright, it's not the best amount of light, but it's more than I had. Oh man. Damn. Did you hear that sound? That is my wire feed stripping. Yeah. It's just packed full of rust. Because it's this. This is what it is. And I can't get in there to clean it all that well. So you can see the way it is. So that's what I'm welding to. Bummer. Oh well, let's figure out what's up with the wire feed. So I found out what's wrong with the wire feed. I'm out of it. Dang, that sucks. These suck. Flux core. I'd rather die than use flux core. What is this thing? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh man, I'm lucky. I love it. What's that one? 30? Oh, that piece of crap. Alright, I'm not exactly sure why I'm even filming this, but I'm going to film it. Changing the wire on the crap weld. Well, you know, it's not doing too bad today. I wonder why. Usually this thing is like a nightmare, but today she seems to be feeling good. Oh, it did bend it. That's nice. So right at the last second, it seized up. Probably got caught or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? But at least it waited till the end to die. So this welder is probably from 1990. Yeah, 90 something, somewhere in that realm, I would imagine. There's probably a date on it somewhere. This thing has never worked for me. So it's supposed to be a 15 amp welder, but you really can't weld with it on 15 amp like at all. It will immediately pop the circuit breaker even if it's on a dedicated line. So it needs 20 amp to really be happy. I 3D printed these like spool holders, just so you can, I'll show you. That one, this one. I can print up any size spool holder I want. Super awesome. The last time that I changed a spool on this, this one, which is how I got it, and this one's broke too. This entire thing, like a bird's nested on me, the whole thing. Just so I clamped it in a vise kind of by where you're sitting and walked out 300 feet on the property and unwound the entire spool, got all the knots out of it because I didn't want to drive to Harbor Freight and get another one. There's not a ton of places to buy welding wire around here either, so I can either overpay some of the local places like Ace or whatever, I don't even know, just any other place, or I can go to Harbor Freight. And their wire seems to work just as good as everybody else's. Let's run it out. I gotta be where you are though. Stretch this out. There we go. Golden. Back in the saddle again. One more spool down. I don't want to knock on FluxCore because I know there's a lot of folks out there that have to run it. But this welder and FluxCore, or me and FluxCore, whatever you want to say, just do not get along. Oh, Puddin's Fab Shop's on. Oh, shoot. There's another great channel. I don't even want to say it in the same sentence as I'm welding this because he's friggin' incredible and I suck. So, he's really good. Really good fabricator. I don't really need to have this on here, but I kind of want to do it anyway. All right. A little bit better. Got these gloves from a YouTuber, Defiant Metal. I like them a lot. They're really soft. They give you a really good feel and they fit good. So, obviously I'm not just using them for TIG. So I don't know if that's necessarily bad for them or what. But yeah, go check out that dude's channel. See if you like, I don't know if he's selling them still or not. It was like a year and a half ago or something that I got those. Maybe even longer, I don't know. But yeah, check it out and see what you think. Yeah, that one came out good. Well, you can see by the mask lines that I've been grinding and welding for hours on end, and it's time to call it a night. It's dark outside. It's pretty cold. I had the fire going today. Comment down below, like and subscribe, share, all that, whatever. And definitely comment below and let me know what name you'd like to give this go-kart. It's going to be like the Frankenstein go-kart because of all of this. But yeah, I'm worn out and I'm just going to call it a night. I'll show you what I've got done on the front here and you can let me know what you think. And then real quick, let me show you how horrible it is in here with all this mess. See all the glittery specks all over the floor, all over me? They are from this thing. This is a carbide burr. It is a razor maker. That's all it does. It just makes razor blades. Look at them. They're everywhere. These are what I fight through all of the time. Just like glittering everywhere. And that is why I have this super fine tweezer out here, specifically to get all of the razors out of my skin. It's everywhere. Here we go. This is what I got done so far. All the welds are good enough. They'll definitely hold. I would have to crash this thing right into the wall at like 50 before this would bend. So yeah, that's it. They're not even right now, mostly because the shocks are loose, and this side is stuck a little bit. It's mainly stuck because this thing is so goofed up from whoever built it last or originally that everything is wrong on it. You can see the shocks are kind of just out differently. They're twisted and they're not even. So whoever had this thing out, whoever built it, didn't build it correctly, obviously. The bend in the swing arms, like where they're each different, won't matter because I'll be able to adjust this. Adjust the tire with this, and I'll be able to make it track all right. So it doesn't matter like how far off they really are, because it's not going to go that fast. So it's not going to be really a big deal. Probably a good whack with the hammer, heat that tube up, give it a good pop, and it'll come right around. I just don't have the energy to do that today. It's kind of a funky looking shape, but I can get to the Zerk fittings, and it's good enough. So right now everything is tight, and yeah, whatever. So that is it.